Peace. This is a Meat and Potato Sorcery production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is, did humanity abandon the gods? To answer this very quickly, the answer is yes. Humanity as a whole, and I'm not talking about individuals or priesthoods, did abandon the gods. But why did they abandon the gods? They abandoned the gods in favor of technology. And we're going to start at the very beginning, around Lemuria, Mu, and Atlantis. When you had the ability of telepathy, your third eye was uninterrupted, and you could fly, as many people attest to during that time. When you were able to do these things, technology was a bonus because you were interacting not just with other races on this third dimensional plane, but you were interacting with different species from different dimensions and different worlds. And people never think of it and see it this way. There's a bartering system that they had in place when you came to this planet or you traveled their planet. There was a bartering system that you had. And what they gave was technology. But that technology came at a price. And this is what led to the various wars and conquests. So there was a knee-jerk reaction with the priesthood and with the people who were secret orders that they wanted to abandon technology as a whole. And they didn't understand everything is polarity, everything is balance. That was not what you were supposed to do, is abandoning it. That was the last thing you were supposed to do, but you weren't supposed to let it dominate your life either. And the sad thing about humanity is either black or white, blue and red, good or evil. There's no middle ground. There's no gray area. And you would think that by now we would have learned from this. So, what are your gods now? Alexa, and look at this. We have a high staple of laziness. Alexa, order me a pizza. You mean you can't do that? Alexa, cut on this radio. Everything is to the point of, it's so simple and it's so comfortable. You don't even know where there's a subculture where technology is your God. Don't believe me? Let's say you have an Apple phone or you have an Android. You either have one or the other. Most people put their whole life in there. Birthdays, appointments, going to the salon, going to the barber. Their whole life is in there. And then they don't do simple memory exercises. You don't do that until they say, well, you're in the early stages of dementia, Alzheimer's. And then they're going to give you B12 or Aricept. And then they're going to give you crossword puzzle books because you weren't exercising your brain as you should. And who was one of the guys that told me that this took place as far as abandoning? Zeus can tell you all about it, as well as Thoth, as well as Anubis, as well as Athena. They can all tell you. You have to understand this. The greatest form of technology comes in the spirit. You have a subculture that's inorganic. So you keep this going just like everyone else, because you came here and many of you are in the form of the avatar, that you have some divinity in you, but you don't even know how to assess it. Why? Religious programming and technology, because religion is a technology. It means to bind. Bind what? And restrict you. It means to bind and restrict your higher self, the real you. Not you kicking over banisters and not you doing salat, the real you. And the thing about it is, they just want you technology, technology, technology. When's the last time that you really have dinner with your children? Or they even want to have dinner with you? everyone to get their place or go out somewhere, go right to their room, right on their phone, right on their tablet, or they're looking at cable television. So this is what it's come down to. And the gods knew the danger of this, because anytime that you interact with the gods and they interact with you, that's an occult bartering system. You're exchanging energy. They give you some of their energy, you give yours. You do this when you're doing ritual, when you're doing spells. And you take the technology out of it. Because a lot of times, what a lot of people don't want to tell you is that when you're doing psychic readings or you're working with the pendulum or the tarot, what can end up happening is that the television and the 5G with the phone and everything can throw your readings off and affect you. This is all by design. So the gods can be very forgiving, but they like, if you really want to restore the equilibrium to the planet, put technology in its proper place and its intellectual perspective. It's here to help, but now it has become a crutch. And anything that becomes a crutch will hurt you in the long run. This is guaranteed. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.